Here you see me trying to get a shot of the lesser-crested hook-nosed partridge family. I did have my cameraman Sir Camelot with me, but he's hopeless. He's great as a fireside whiskey pal, but not much use in the field. By the time I had pointed out the lesser-crested hook-nosed partridge family to him, they had vanished in a chorus of close harmony canned laughter. So you'll have to contend with these still images. See? I nearly got one here. And here's the spot where one just sat. Putting all that aside for the moment, welcome at Geek Streak episode 4. The show that tries to explore the process of degeneration from an enthusiastic socialite becoming a boring the socks off of any social gathering of any size kinda guy. This week we present the analog photo camera. The first cameras from the 16th and 17th century, called camera obscura, were little more than projection machines. A pin-sized hole would capture an image of an object or a person, which an artist then traced with a pencil or a pen. It's easy to imagine that reporting on the local rugby match was quite an undertaking in those days. Imagine. Nice play, lads. Yes, could you hold that knee in his groin for just a couple of minutes more? And oh, that cross-eyed look is just what I was looking for. Hold it, hold it. Thank you. Even the sacking of the artist in favor of a less argumentative plate of glass with light-sensitive material on it only helped a little. It still took a long time to take a picture. So obviously there was a need for a faster, less cumbersome process. And in 1889 something clicked. A strip of light-sensitive material was transported in front of a lens, and a shutter mechanism exposed the film just long enough for the perfect photograph to be taken. The Holiday Shots camera was born. Finally, evenings could be spent looking at the worthy snaps Torremolinos brought forth. Look, here's Uncle Toby. He's as tight as a rope on this picture. And here's Uncle Toby just after he threw up on that waiter. And here's Uncle Toby lying on his back in a lobster tank pretending to be a dead fish. And here's Uncle Toby being dragged off by the local constabulary. Oh Christ! I think I left Uncle Toby in Torremolinos. Using an analog camera like this took a lot of experimenting before satisfactory pictures would be produced, and those experiments took time. After you had recorded Uncle Toby's adventures in Torremolinos, you took the films to the chemist. You put the films in an envelope, and on the envelope you put your name and address. Then, 6 weeks later, you would get a call from a complete stranger telling you he only found out that the git in the pictures was not his Uncle Cyril after his Aunt Meg had remarked that Uncle Cyril had lost weight, which, by all laws of nature, was impossible. So, as your name and address was on the envelope, an obscure clue I grant you, he decided to give you a call. All very convoluted, you'll agree. So after those 6 weeks you would get a first look at your holiday photographs. By then, of course, you would have forgotten any settings you had made to your camera, and happily make the same mistakes all over again the next time. This is called the amateur charm of holiday photographs, otherwise known as crappy snaps. These days cameras have become small and digital. Onboard miniature computers as powerful as 80s mainframes foresee any mistakes sunburned, beer-gutted morons can make. Hence, perfect pictures are produced even when the camera is pointed 10 inches below Aunt Meg's chin, with the sun glaring down into the lens, which is basically okay because the lens cap is still on, of which fact the camera warns the moron more politely than Aunt Meg would do. It is swiftly becoming a theme of this series. The advances of technology help us be less of a moron. But where has the romance gone? I am returning to my holiday snaps of a headless Aunt Meg and a legless Uncle Toby. Those were the days. See you next time.
Well, if that didn't overload your audio, I don't know what will.
Right, take two.